Hello and welcome. Today is November 25th, 2024, and I'm here to do our weekly check-in. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels, and the highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, guys. So as I'm doing the meditation and prayer, it is 111, and today is Mercury retrograde. And so, how many of you are feeling it? Because I know that I've been a little bit testy lately and a little bit moody and sensitive. So I'm not exactly sure what the astrological aspects are. Perhaps Sunny can guide us into the Sagittarius energies that are coming through. And so if you guys are interested in that, then we are going to have a live on Friday of this week. So stick around. Typically, I believe it's 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And so you can adjust the time according to that. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. All right. So if you guys missed the zodiac readings, you can check it on my horoscope playlist on the homepage. I will try to link it in the comment section down below. So basically, it's for 10 days. So that energy is still good until the end of November. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clear messages in today's reading. So for today, I would like to use the Gilded Reverie Lenormand by Ciro Marchetti. And then also, I will use the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay. And then finally, I believe that this is Messages of Love. And this one is by All Things Intuitive. Okay. And finally, I would like to tap into the Akashic Tarot to get some divine guidance from Spirit. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the channeling. Spirit and holy angels, can you please reveal to me clear messages? What is the current situation with the collective? Please reveal to me the counterpart of the person who is watching this reading. Can you please tap into their higher self, their energy, and reveal to us the situation, the energy that is going on in the present moment? What does the divine counterpart who is watching this need to know about their divine other? Oh man. Okay, so we are in Mercury retrograde, and so it would not surprise me, right? And I'm assuming that for the majority, it's divine feminine that's watching this reading, that the karmic person is has surfaced. Okay. Again, like I was saying, like I was feeling a little bit testy and a little bit emotional. And so definitely like with the snake out, yeah. That's the vibe. Also, we have here the mice, and it actually came up here in reverse. Interesting. And then finally, we have the cage with the key. And so, okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the lilies. And we have here a King of Swords. So this could be an air sign, divine masculine energy. So what I'm hearing is that divine masculine would like to really make peace with the karmic situation. Feminine, you have the key to divine masculine's heart. Okay. Masculine wants to work on the situation with you. Masculine is really open to communicate to you because I know that the communication around this time might be miscommunicated or misunderstood. Okay. So the mice in reverse is an indicator that there is no competition. There's no gossip. There's no, I feel like masculine wants to clear the air between the karmic situation and also you, feminine. So, for some of my twins who is actually in communication or contact with your divine counterpart, masculine wants to work on the situation on both sides, okay? So, if the karmic, and I see here that it's a club, so I believe that's a queen of, uh, uh, what is it? Like a fire sign? Okay, so that could be a Sag, that could be a Leo. Also, that could be Aries. Okay, it doesn't have to be. So this right here, I feel is a spiritual connection where whatever fire sign, okay, female energy is on the defense about any kind of slander, any kind of gossip, or any kind of bad talk that is coming up from this person. So, for some of my karmic people, okay, that is involved with this divine counterpart, I really feel that they are honest, okay? They're defending themselves. They're not like, completely cruel. For some, yes, that could be the case. But I really feel that, there's like this tension or this protection that they have with any kind of like negative talk or gossip going towards this person. Now, I also see here, feminine, you're willing to work with divine masculine and this third party situation dealing with the karmic. Okay. You are trying to get away from any kind of like miscommunication or any kind of gossip. You're willing to put in the work. Okay. Like, your love is still there to, I guess, to understand the situation with this masculine and also the karmic. Okay. So you could be like, in a sense, the third person on this side, but do you see like you hold the key? You hold the key because you have wisdom, you have awareness, you're very open, you're not closed off to any kind of information that perhaps like this karmic is like spewing out. I don't know. They're in defense mode. So they're feeling threatened by you, feminine. And I feel that the reason why they feel threatened is because you have the power because of I feel that it's because my feminines, you have self-love. You know how to like take care of yourself. You're not codependent on this masculine to um to give you what you need. Okay. I'm not saying that all feminines are perfect, but I really feel that for my feminines here, you're really trying to work on yourself, even though you're not completely perfect, right? But you have this understanding about this karmic person and the reasons why they may be so defensive. Okay. And I really feel like it's because over the years, feminines, you have dealt with this crap before. Like, this isn't anything new. You're well aware of any kind of slander, any kind of gossip. You know that it's not like a spiritual thing to embody or to kind of like enable, right? I also see that you are working with this divine counterpart. The counterpart, okay, wants to make peace with everyone. So that's really interesting. I really feel like for this week, the karmic feels very defensive, okay, towards the feminine. Doesn't have to be about the feminine, but that's one of many because there's a group of people here, okay. Um, they're not talking anything negative, I feel, or maybe the conversation has dissolved. Now, mind you, this week, okay, we have Thanksgiving that is coming around the corner in a few days. So there is a bit of tension there. And I really feel like there could be a sense of miscommunication that could be going on. So I feel that for this week, masculines has good intent, feminines, you have good intent, but the karmic is on the defense. Okay. And this is a spiritual situation. Okay. Where either they're the bad guy. Okay. This can go one of two ways. Either they are actually the bad person or uh, they're really defensive because of some sort of insecurity that they have. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here so far. So let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot. So, Spirit and Holy Angels, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to the divine masculine energy? What is the energy there? And also, Spirit, can you please reveal to me the feminine energy and the energy, the connective energy between these two? You could be watching this about just yourself. You could be watching this about your divine counterpart, or you could be watching this. Doesn't have to be like a twin flame connection. It could be a soul partner. Take it as it resonates. Okay. But this could be really about yourself and like kind of the situation, like, the positive and negative aspects within yourself. So, let's see. Spirit, can you please bring forth the higher self of the collective consciousness into this reading? Thank you. Thoughts, feelings, actions, and outcome. Hmm. Okay, masculine, they want to be free. They want to really work on themselves. They're feeling really abundant. There's a level of detachment that I'm actually feeling here, and it feels kind of nice, right? Um, but we have here the Six of Wands as the connective energy, and for my feminines, we have here Justice. You feel like it's unfair, so you're thinking that it's not fair. Your ego could be in the way. That the masculine, they just want to like go solo. Okay. Now, again, masculine wants peace. They want, I feel like they just want to be left alone. They want to work on their own creative pursuits. So it could be business, it could be financial, it could be family, whatever this thing is. They're Gucci. They're good on their own. And I feel like they're getting downloads from the divine with this bird spirit. The bird is collecting information and coming back towards the masculine, giving the masculine wisdom and, peace of mind. That's why they're abundant. They may not have everything, but they have enough, right? And I feel like it's because masculine has let go of their ego. So it's kind of strange and ironic that the energy is shifting from the masculine. They're kind of like a hippie. I don't I don't understand how to explain this. It feels as if, yeah, they're so easy breezy. They're not really stressing anything. They're just going with the flow. Yeah. just going with the flow, being on their own, like, and they're good. They're good with this energy. However, what I'm seeing is with the divine feminine, okay, you feel like it's unfair. Okay, you're trying to let go of your sense of pride because perhaps the situation with your divine counterpart isn't working out. Like they're over here on their own and you're like, "Well, what the heck?" Like if the situation between them and the karmic isn't working out, masculine wants to diffuse any kind of sense of like having an argument. It's the holidays. They're like, for some, I just feel like they just want to relax, maybe, wind down and not be tied down to any situation, person, place, or thing. And I really feel that for my feminines, especially if you've been waiting on this masculine to make an offer or to, be in a relationship with you, you really feel like it isn't fair. Okay. You're really trying your best to let things go. You don't want to attach yourself to outcome and the reality of what is going on is that masculine is thinking that they just want to be alone. And they're also thinking, um, they don't think that they are selfish for thinking this. They feel like they're being selfless. And I really feel like the perception of the feminine is that this isn't fair. And you're really trying to let it go. Like, but it's really, I feel like it's bothering the feminine. So, how do you guys feel? Yeah, because why? We saw like we had a King of Swords energy. Okay, could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. That is so closed off. Okay, they went cold. They're not really talking. They could be thinking like they just need some time to themselves. Okay, so I see here a Queen of Pentacles. This could be you, feminine, but this could be like a mother figure or could be a baby's mama. Whoever this earth sign female energy is, I feel like the masculine is really cutting off communication to this person who possibly has the pentacle. Okay. And feminine, you feel like masculines, they're so like cold and closed off. They're not like opening up their heart. Like you have something to offer to this masculine, but they're being very cold. They're not being communicative, low key. They're thinking about just being on their own. Like it's better to just like go solo. You have the missing pentacle here. Okay, because mind you, this Nine of Pentacles is the feminine before they become like the queen. The queen finally has like the final pentacle here. That's why they're reflecting on that pentacle. It took them a long time to get to this position for you to sit on the throne. However, I feel like masculines, they're not saying much about it. Like, that's why you feel like it's unfair, feminine. At least that's what I'm seeing. And so remember we had like the key, like you hold the wisdom. You understand what's going on for the most part, okay? Everyone's situation that's watching this is going to be a little bit different, but relatively speaking, you feel that the masculine isn't really open or being romantic. If you made a physical offer to the masculine, if you like made claim that you could be a good mother to their children, or you want to invest your life with this person, I feel like masculines aren't saying much. Okay. So finally, there is contact or communication that they will be coming back. Okay. So don't take it too hard. Don't jump to conclusions. Where Mercury retrograde, where there's like a review, a sense of renewal, there's a redo. Okay. Masculine wants to come back. Okay. And feminines, you are just not feeling it. you're feeling a certain way. And I feel like it's all because you feel like things are not fair. Masculine isn't like opening up, with, their undying love to you, feminine. And that's why you're kind of put off with the situation. Even if the masculine say, hey, baby, I'm coming to see you for the holidays. And then my feminines are being like, okay, whatever. At least that's what it looks like here. So, yeah, in the outcome, here is the Queen of Wands energy, okay? So masculine is sitting here trying to figure out maybe they should pull back with communicating to divine feminine because you're in your head. You're in your head because you don't know what the heck is going on. For some of my feminines, this could be about like the masculine dealing with their counterpart. Okay, but I see that masculine is really wanting to move forward, but they're holding themselves back. So it's kind of a weird energy that I'm seeing here. It's like, it's kind of like the Sagittarius energy, like their free spirit wanting to like travel but there's like something that's blocking the masculine because I feel like they're sensing that you're feeling stuck, you're trapped, you don't want to see masculines coming towards you, feminine. So there must be a disconnect, right? There must be like a sense of I want to say like a barrier from the feminines to the masculine because feminines you are actually feeling a certain way because why? The reason why this all happened is because masculine initiated with this thought of like being Gucci on their own. Okay. If they're like, feeling good, being single and just doing their own thing, then why on earth do they want to trade that up for drama or anything else like that? Masculines, even though that they're thinking about this and they feel like, they're a little bit like cold and closed off, they communicate. And I feel like that's why feminines, it's like this hot and cold energy. It's like, what the hell is this? You feel like it's not right. You may be sensing that the masculine wants to just do their own thing and you're feeling like masculines, they're not wanting to pour their undying love to you, feminine. And so you're like, whatever. Here comes masculine trying to make an attempt to communicate to you and saying that, hey, they're in town or, they're coming to see you. And then it's like crickets for you. You're like in your head because you've made up some kind of a story in your mind about the situation of what masculine is actually going through. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, like, this is actually, like, hot and cold energy. Look, we have here a Queen of Wands energy and a King of Swords in the reverse, and then here they are communicating, but in their head, they wanna be, like, sovereign. So it's like, what the heck? So feminines, you are actually picking up on masculine signal. Okay. Like I would have to defend the feminines on this side. And the reasons why you feel like you're all upside down over here, it's because masculine is like hot and cold, hot and cold. It's like, what the hell do they want? Because you don't even know. And they're like, they act like they're coming towards you, but it's like, you don't know. You don't know. So we have here the Hierophant, okay, with the Ten of Wands in reverse. And we have here Three of Swords. Feminine, you're heartbroken. Why? Because you're trying to let go of the heaviness of the heartbreak, right? Or just being hurt. So that's why I really feel like for my feminines, you guys are more in an emotional kind of mood. Maybe I'm tapping in into the collective like moodiness that I'm seeing here. Also, I see here that masculines, they want something traditional. They want to let go of anything that is like weighing them down. However, feminines, you're hurt. Now, for some, this could be because masculine is still in another relationship, maybe with the karmic person. They want to release and let go of, maybe of them being in a relationship with the karmic. and that's why you're sad. So it definitely can go like a few different ways here. And then masculine has like a tower moment, and they're realizing that they're not happy, okay, with themselves or their family. And feminines, you're afraid to release and let go because you're not happy either. So there's definitely emotions mixed in with this. So feminines, I feel that for some, you may be communicating to the masculines that you're not completely happy with how things are. Masculine is kind of like shooken up, maybe because for some they're in a relationship, maybe for others, their idea of being in a commitment is being like shaken, okay? Because right now they're not happy. Maybe they're not happy, in a relationship, okay, that they need to let go. It's been a while, whatever this relationship is, and it's not over. Maybe you're sensing that maybe this isn't over between them and the karmic. That's why in the very beginning we saw like the snake, right? The karmic seems to be innocent, but also on the flip side, they could be devious, wanting to break up the connection between you and divine masculine. Masculine is la di da da, not even thinking about ulterior motives from the karmic person or even divine feminine. Feminines, I don't think you have an ulterior motive, but I really feel like if the karmic person has a motive to like change course, with whatever the situationship is, like I feel like this masculine is oblivious, okay? But it does affect them because I see here the tower, and I feel like they're going to question, how do they really feel when it comes to family and the familial relationships. Okay. So masculine, I see that they want to make an offer. Okay. They're not happy with how things are. So this is masculine wanting to like give their final pentacle, okay, to the feminine. And you are feeling conflicted, feminine. You're feeling conflicted about like how masculine wasn't. I don't know. I feel like feminines, you're gonna be like feeling a certain way this week, okay? And it's gonna be like, oh, so now you want to make an offer, like where were you from, like 9 years ago or something like that, right? Um, so there's a decision here for a masculine to make a plan. So this is what I'm seeing here. Feminines, the more that you put up your guard and feeling defensive, I feel like masculines will decide to just walk away. Okay. I'm not saying this is a for good thing, but they feel like they're walking on eggshells, so they need to walk back to their side of the street over here because all up and down in this energy, feminines, you're feeling hurt, you're feeling defensive, you feel like things are unfair, like you're on the warpath over here, rampage or whatever, towards this divine masculine. And I feel like this all was from this energy from your heart, feminines, that you wanted to make a physical offer to this masculine. And the root of the cause of this whole bit of suffering is because masculine went quiet at the time when feminine made an offer. But at that time, masculine was good being alone. And so I feel like there is like this mismatch of energy, like things are kind of like thrown out of proportion here. Like it's like the alignment wasn't just there. So there could be like some sort of arguments about this. Feminines, you could be feeling a little bit negative, and masculine is like they tried, but it seems like their try wasn't good enough. So they walk back, away from feminine's harm. Okay, because feminine, I feel like you got so much that you're dealing with, and masculine feels like okay, maybe they need to just like step out for a hot minute. Okay, so they may not be making an offer. They want to make a solid offer to the feminine at some point, but you're not really feeling it. So I'm not going to lie. I feel like for this week, there's a mismatch of energy, like the alignment. It's like hit or miss, right? It's like, feminine's like, you're right here making an offer, right? And then masculine is just like not like meeting up to the feminine's expectations. And then when masculine is ready, they try to meet the expectations of the feminines, but feminines, you're like, nah, I'm not ready for you. Do you see what I mean? It's like, you guys are not meeting halfway and accepting each other's energy. There's off energy between the collective. So if that is your energy, I would just, sit back and think, what are the ways to rectify like this energy? How are you feeling like this? Are you communicating your true feelings towards one another? Now, if masculine isn't communicating to the feminine, then feminines, you have to really be mindful of your thoughts, your energy, your actions, and you have to be okay with whatever the situationship is, okay? Because you have to only really worry about your energy and not so much of this person, okay? Because in Buddhism, that is called attachment. It's not love, it's attachment. And attachment leads to suffering. Okay. And suffering is from all kinds of reasons. It could be fear, it could be jealousy, it could be no communication, it could be all kinds of stuff. So if that's kind of the learning lesson for this retrograde, then keep it into consideration about how you should navigate this retrograde energy for this week when it comes to your divine counterpart. So I see that masculines, okay, they're coming back. Maybe they were in search of something more, but they're coming back, okay, because 'cause they're not happy. They're not happy because they feel like, they can't have, a new beginning, and they feel like, they need to balance some things out. They feel like they need to communicate because they're trying to get out of, being in all over the place, okay? They're waiting. They're waiting. Okay, for an opportune time, so they don't want to stress about moving forward. They're willing to work on it with you. So I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like the masculines, they want peace. Okay, but feminines, you're gonna have to really get over your emotions, and I know I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here from this counterpart energy. um they're coming back. Okay, I saw that. Okay, yeah, maybe they were, off doing their own thing, and they weren't talking to you at some point, right, feminine? Like, when you made the offer. Now that you got contact, okay, they wanna tell you that they're coming back, but you're like, "No, I'm not having it." So, what is it that you want? Are you still angry at this masculine for, cutting you off? Or are you ready to talk about it? Okay, masculine, I feel like they're coming back because they're not happy with how their life is, and they're gonna tell you something about it, okay, feminine? There was some unfinished business that they had to deal with, and they're really wanting to work on things. They're trying to let go of the karmic who is being attached to them in some sort of way, like using something to stir the emotions of the masculine. And the only thing that I can think of at this point is maybe if they have children or something like that, that they would use the children as an excuse to keep the masculine, uh, like kind of tethered to the energy of the karmic, okay? That's why I feel like they're the snake. Now, the snake is like two-faced, in my opinion. It's like, yeah, they're defensive. They're really honest in defending themselves, but they're using it as leverage to their advantage. Okay. So that's why I really feel like feminines, yeah, I'm on your team. I understand what you're thinking and seeing or sensing, because I see it too with the karmic person. They're not completely innocent. Okay. When I see something like that, okay, their situation with their family is not where it wants to be, and I saw that over here. Okay, we saw here the 10 of cups, right? The 10 of cups, they're having a tower moment. They're maybe reevaluating the relationships and what they feel is like a thing, for them. Because if they went off looking for the 10 of cups, they didn't find it, they're coming back. That's why they want to come back and communicate to you, feminine. Okay, so that's what I have for this week. I mean, it's a hot mess. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see what are the messages that this masculine want to communicate to the feminine at this time. What are the messages? Please spirit. It doesn't have to be masculine energy. It could be your divine counterpart. You could be the masculine energy watching for your divine feminine. So, whoever your other person is, okay, this is their message to you that you need to know. Yeah. So, okay, their higher self is trying to say that this is a spiritual lesson, which I feel like, especially if you have a third party involved, this person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. And then we have her finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So there's a spiritual lesson, there's finances, okay. Let's see, is there another energy that wants to come through? What does the higher self want to say to the person watching this? We have friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So give it some time. And I know that for my feminines, if that sounds like your energy, I really feel your frustration, because, like, I was like, what is this? Like, I was feeling it too. And I'm like, well, I don't understand where this energy is coming from, but I feel like it's the collective energy. Okay. The friendship is leading to more. And for some of my feminines, you might feel like this friendship, like you want more than a friendship. You're done with the friends with benefits, right? Or just being a friend. You want, a soul partner. You want, you don't want to be like the mistress or the mister, and you really want to work things out, but there's a lot that's going on. Maybe some of the situation is financial for some. Okay. But there's definitely a spiritual lesson that is learned between masculine, feminine, and the third party. So let's go ahead and check into the Akashic Tarot and see what is going on. What is the spiritual guidance coming from spirit? So let's see. Spirit and holy angels, can you please reveal to me clear messages? What is the advice or guidance for the collective? What is the advice? The karmic trench. I know nobody wants to hear this. Okay. The karmic trench. So this is 4 of scrolls. Let's see here. 4 of scrolls. Okay, so it says In a field meant to be planted, a man dirty from his efforts stands knee deep inside a long trench. The seeds wait to be planted, yet he continues to dig deeper and deeper. There are other rows plowed and ready for planting, but they are ignored. This card reveals a difficult pattern in your life. A pattern of self defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you brought forward from previous incarnations. You return to this life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You have been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. This pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and certainly in your beliefs, behaviors, and responses. It's time to take charge of your karma by altering the inner ideas and feelings and patterns that cause you to make sabotaging choices. Every time you notice yourself making an old choice that digs you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your mind and your actions. This will require your conscious effort every step of the way. Without such work, you could go lifetimes burying yourself in the same feelings. But with your commitment to making changes every day, you can dig yourself out. Okay, so do you see this karmic trench? It looks pretty damn deep, right? It doesn't have to be that deep. You can make a visualization that the trenches are packed up, like there is no trench. It's flourishing with flowers on top, and you wouldn't know that there is a trench. And this is the power of the mind. I saw for my feminines that you're still like stuck on like the past or still stuck in like maybe your sense of reality of what's going on with your divine counterpart. If you change your mindset and know that things are okay, which I feel like is the karmic lesson for my feminines, and for some, maybe you've already graduated and this is not like your thing. Well, if not, then good, but for the others, if this is like a review or a reevaluation and you're very open to working on yourself, then maybe it's time to figure out, like, are you still digging like the hole from generations, like karmic, like lifetimes from many lifetimes ago, right? You can fix this. You have to do it with the power of the mind. Okay, you can change this, feminine, and if the masculine is watching this, you can apply the same to yourself. If you feel like you're always caught up in a situation, or if things have always been like this, it's time to reprogram your thought. Okay, knowing that you're good. That's why maybe, masculines were wanting to, be the nine of pentacles, and then they were missing that one pentacle. Feminines, they gave the pentacle, but masculines cut them off. They went cold turkey. So where did the thing go wrong? I think it's time to fix any kind of misunderstanding. That's why I really feel like if there's a karmic person involved, the karmic, okay, they have like some karma with the masculine too, but their intentions are not completely pure because they're coming up as the snake. Masculines, they're a little bit clueless, they kind of know, but it's not like black and white for them. For my feminines, you're in your feelings, you're in your emotions. What can you do to resolve, those feelings of being hurt from the past? You have to heal yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to forgive. You have to forgive yourself and also your divine counterpart and come from a place of understanding. That's why you held the key in the very beginning. This is you, feminine. Your energy for this week is to hold the key because you're open to love. And if you're open to love, you're open to work on yourself. Okay? All right. This gossip, this is no more, okay? The truth is out. Okay? Yeah, this karmic is really super defensive. Okay, yeah, they may be beautiful, gorgeous, and charming or whatever, but this is a spiritual lesson. It's not about, like, let's say the looks or how they're being perceived, because they could feel very defensive too. Like, they may be innocent also, but there is like this energy about them where they're ready to attack because why? They're hurt too. Okay, feminine. So you have to realize that this karmic is coming from a place of hurt. You're hurt also, but at least you have wisdom, okay? And then for the masculine, um, yeah, masculine here, okay, they just want peace. Okay, right here, they're in an upright position. They want to communicate their peace. Okay, because there was a lot that was going on. Maybe they want to tell the feminine they're sorry. There's just too much that's going on, or maybe they want to say they're sorry to the karmic, because there's too much going on for them. So there's many different perspectives, and I feel like feminines, you have wisdom. You have like this intuitive knowing, okay, what the situationship is between all parties, and it's up to you to work on this, okay? So that's what I have for this week. I hope that that was helpful. Let me know. Get out of the trench, okay? Make some flowers. Well, wherever you're at in the world. Put dirt in that hole. I hope that that was helpful. And if you guys want to book a personal reading, now's the perfect time to do so. I believe that my readings are on sale. So if you want to check in with your divine counterpart, you can visit www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.